Yeah, man, that one's tough. That one's tough. I don't have too much to
Philip
say because I
calling
don't
a
have.
spade a spade, bro. I
Yeah,
don't. That's true. It's true. Put your money where your mouth is. If you believe in it, go balls to the wall. Put your house up, sell your fucking yacht, and say, "I'm
sell
gonna
it.
make right. I'm gonna make this happen." You know.
You talking to
But
Logan
no,
Paul right
he's
now?
like, what? Say that again.
So you talking to Logan Paul right now,
So he listened to me. So you see, he's offered a refund of $1.3 million.
bro? $1
So
million only to people who are holding it still. Ain't nobody
yes,
holding it, bro. I'm like, you're only giving it like. I mean, it's good. It's good. It's better than nothing for sure. But that's
and he said he's
nothing,
still going to
dude.
deliver the game. But so
Who's
he
gonna
did
play
listen
this
to me.
game, bro?
It doesn't matter. The problem is this. Why didn't he do this a year ago? Why did
Yeah.
it take the
Oh, we know,
Coffeezilla?
bro. We know.
Why did it take the Coffeezilla article, or podcast or whatever, interview or whatever? Why did it take that
Because he wasn't
expose?
gonna ever come
Is the
back,
word
bro. He was done. He forgot it. He
exactly?
forgot about that shit, and then he was like, "Oh, fuck! I forgot we're still in lawsuits." I believe Logan when he says that there's lawsuits and that his lawyers probably told him don't do anything. I believe that. I believe he was probably partially a victim and he hired the wrong people. But I'll also say he motherfucker needed to claim accountability, even though probably a lot of it wasn't his fault. You're still the face of the project. You still would have taken all the W's that would have happened. That also wouldn't have been your fault technically because they all did the work. But since they went wrong, now it's everybody else's fault. And I wish he just did it. I wish he thought about it from that perspective because he comes off really bad on camera by the way he's kind of claims sort of accountability.
But after that, the way he came back here, he did another video which I found very sincere, saying that he apologizes for how he
But he
responded.
posted it on his second account, not even on his main YouTube, bro.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's about narrative. It's not. It's a little bit fucked. I don't like it, but whatever.
This whole thing about passing the buck and so passing it on to someone else, which Logan Paul did. Oh, I had bad advisors, bad legal advice. We're seeing that Barry did it with Gemini. Oh, it's FTX. It's
Right.
fine. There might be some level of truth. All I know is I've been a business owner, a sole business owner for 20 years, and I know that every year when I sit down with my accountants after they've sat with the bookkeepers and I look at the financial statements, the last page there says that I am signing that I understand what's there, and if anything is wrong, I'm liable. Now,
Right.
I'm not an accountant, and to be really honest, I try to understand because I know I'm signing that, and I sit with them for hours and hours and ask questions, and I have a pretty good grasp of what but I'm not the accountant preparing those. I'm not the bookkeeper, but I know the buck stops with me,
Right.
right? And where is that accountability in all these things that we've discussed over here? Where is that?
Do you think at 26 years old you also would have shared that? You think you would have assumed because I think sometimes we forget Logan was a kid when he messed up his big time mess ups. He was like 22, so he literally was a kid, and now he's 27, 28 or something like that. He's still really fucking young. What do you think about him being in a position of power at that level and influence and being the head and the CEO of a lot, dude, too many businesses at this point. He's got like 20 of them running at the same time. Liquid Marketplace, what happened to that? I have no idea. What do you think about that, being that age and running all those things?
Yeah, it could be inexperience. It definitely could.
Yeah.
It could, and it could be also be in over your head.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah, it could be. No, it could be. But I also know, like, for a long time, for as long as I can remember, I don't want to say from the beginning because I don't remember 20 years ago, but I know if my employee misquotes someone. So let's say that this bottle cost me $5 and we sell it at $10 and she quotes $1. And the client accepts the quote and we do an invoice and then the client pays. There's now a contract of sale together at $1, even though it's cost me $5. That's a legally binding contract. The invoicing and the payment binds that we don't phone the customer. We don't. I know that it's binding, and I'll lose $4 on 1,000 bottles. Because in the end of the day, I don't know. I think I've always been like that, but I don't remember 20 years ago. But
yeah,
I think that gets respected in the space, in any space that you're in.
Agreed.
Like your clients know. After the fact, we deliver the bottles. We just say, look, we wanted to let you know for future orders, the price of this bottle is supposed to be $10. There was a misquote. That's not your problem. It's our problem. We've delivered. You're happy, just so that you know going forward. Because otherwise, it happens again and again. Hold on, But yeah, I mean, the buck stops there. Even though it was an employee who did it, it binds me. It binds us as a company. So I've never used the excuse, sorry, I had bad advice. Even if I did, I have to take accountability for that bad advice. I've got my own brain. I can think for myself and say, is that right or is